Chances are by now you're pretty familiar with Google Apps on your computer. Things like using Gmail, Drive, Docs, Slides, and Sheets to be able to access your documents, store your documents, and send messages back and forth. But what you may not know is you actually have all of these same apps available to you on your mobile device. So if you have a cell phone, be it Android or Apple, it doesn't matter, you can go to your App Store, whatever App Store you use, and if you search for the word Google, it's going to pull up a whole variety of apps that Google makes that you can download for free. A whole variety of different ones to choose from. But the ones that I would recommend, if you don't have them already, are Gmail. Make sure you use the one that says Gmail Email by Google. It has an icon that looks like this one on here. There are also a Google Calendar app that allows you to sync your calendar, any calendars you subscribe to, and open those up and get notifications on your mobile device. They also have Google Docs, which is your doc or like a Word document type editing tool. You also have Sheets, which is their spreadsheet tool. You also have Slides, which is their presentation tool. You do have Google Classroom if you are in a Google Classroom pilot class. And if I keep going, I should also find Google Drive in here as well. And here it is. So once I go through the regular process to download and access my apps, and I have those apps installed on my mobile device, I'm ready to set them up. So I'm going to start with Gmail. Once I open my Gmail app, there's a button down at the bottom to sign in. Now, once I go sign in, it might give me a message asking me, hey, do you want to allow Google to sign in? I said yes, and it asked me to put in my account information. So if you've already logged in on your phone before, then you may have it automatically find your account information. If not, you may have to punch in your email address. Your email address is for students, is your laptop username. It's on the sticker on the bottom of your laptop. Last name, first initial, most likely, at student.psdr3.org. You must type in the entire address. So your username at student.psdr3.org is the email address. And then you hit continue, and it asks for your password. You type in the same password you use to log into your Google account on your laptop, and hit next. Now it's going to ask me, hey, do I want to allow notifications? If I say yes, I want notifications, then this means anytime I get an email or a message or something shared to me, that it's going to pop up on my phone and tell me about that. So I personally like that. I like knowing when I have notifications and when I have messages, so I'm going to tell it to allow these to go through. And once I do that, now I have access to all of my Google Mail right here in my Mail app. Now, if I tap on these little three lines in the upper left-hand corner, there's a spot up here at the top in the upper left-hand corner that should show me my account with my email address. If I have multiple Google accounts, so let's say I already have Gmail set up on my phone and I wanted to add my school Gmail to my Gmail app, I could go ahead and click on my Mail app, open it up, tap on my three lines, and up here at the top where it says Manage Accounts, I could go ahead and add another account. So if I wanted to have a personal account and a school account all combined together, I could go ahead and have multiple ones. And if I wanted to jump back and forth between one account or another, that's how I can do that. I can just tap on it and I can pick and choose to go back and forth between whichever account that I'm in. Now, that works great for Gmail. Let's say I wanted to go ahead and go into my Drive. My Drive is going to work the same way. This is your Drive app, the same Drive that you have into your or on your laptop or on your computer. This is the same Drive app, and you'll have access to all your files and all your folders right here within your mobile device. Now, depending on what type of phone you have and what settings you get, you might have to sign in again. It might automatically pull everything in. Since you already signed in with your Google account, it may automatically pull all those things in. Same as before, if I tap on those 3 lines in the upper corner here, I can change accounts. So if I have multiple accounts, I can go in and switch from one account to another. I can also access Team Drives if I have Team Drive set up, or any other folders and things that I have set up in my drive. So here is a Google Docs file. If I wanted to be able to open this and make changes to it, other than just view it, then I actually need to install a few more apps, and those are the Docs, the Slides, and the Sheets apps. Again, all free. They don't take up very much space. As long as I have the Docs app installed, I can go into my drive and open up any doc, and it will give me the pencil that I can click on to be able to change and edit my document right on my mobile device. When I'm done, I tap the check mark, and those changes have been saved. If I don't have the Docs, Slides, or Sheets app installed, I'll only be able to view those documents. I won't be able to make changes to them. All right, so I would, again, highly recommend that you get all of those apps to go with it. A couple more apps I want to point out. If you are a calendar user and you subscribe to a lot of your homework calendars and all your classes, there's also a Google Calendar app. Same as before, when I go into it, I can turn in or sign in my calendar, and once I've signed into my calendar, it'll set things up and show me all calendars that I have set up and added right in here, just like this. Again, I can tap on those 3 lines. This is where I'm going to get different settings. I can choose which calendars to turn off or to turn on. So any calendar I've subscribed to by default will be in here, and then I can go ahead and check the boxes next to any calendar I want to see. I can also choose whether or not I want to see what's called schedule view, or there are also day views, which shows you 1 day at a time, 3-day views, week views, month views, and etc. If I want to add new events to my calendar, again, I hit the plus sign. It asks me, do I want to create a goal, a reminder, or an event? I can create an event, and then go ahead and type in all of my event information and hit save to add things to it. The cool thing, again, once I add things to my calendar on my phone, as long as I'm logged into that same device on my laptop, all of that information will all transfer over. So anything I do on my mobile apps will always be there on my computer side as well, and I can bounce back and forth between the two as I go along. The other last thing, if you haven't played around with Google Keep yet, Google Keep is kind of like a reminding app that allows you to create notes and reminders to help you be able to do different things on your mobile device. So I can create to-do lists, or I can have simple list checkboxes that I would type items in, things that I have to complete, and then again it syncs those things and allows me to be able to open those up. I can also create notes that I can click and type and take notes on my mobile device, and again all of these things are available in my Google Waffle back on my computer as well. I can also from the mobile device attach pictures, so it'll actually allow me to use my phone's camera to take pictures. It then puts those pictures on a note, which again shows up in the Keep app in my Google Waffle to be able to access those same exact things. I can also do audio notes if I want to record my voice as I'm going through this, and it'll add my voice as a note as well, like that. And I can even do, if I go back, just plain handwriting. So if I wanted to scribble a note, I could do that, and it would go ahead and save that as a note as well and sync it back to my device. So whichever method I choose or whichever method I like, again, any of these notes will transfer back on my laptop using the Google Keep app. All right. One last app you might want to consider using is Google Chrome. Google Chrome also allows you to sign in. If you sign in, if you're a Chrome user on your laptop and you sign in with Google Chrome and you also sign in on the Chrome browser on your mobile device, it'll sync all of your bookmarks across. So if you bookmark something in one, it'll transfer those things over to your other browser as well. So it just depends. It's mobile app you prefer to use. It's personal preference. But These are all powerful apps that you can use on your mobile device as well as on your computer to be able to bounce back and forth and have access to everything Google anywhere you're at.